So today I'm going to go over my first paycheck for June. And check it out. I finally got my nails done. Thank you, boss. Alright, so for the month of June, let's just dive right into it. And before I start, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what I am providing to you. If you like watching this type of content, nothing tells me more than a like button or a comment or a subscriber. So let's get into it. Alright, so for the month of June, I had, for my first paycheck, I took in $2,133. I'll put this over here for a second. And then I also brought in my usual check from the government. I also got reimbursed for my move here. So my move was reimbursable, and I finally had that sorted out after a couple months. So I got that in 3 separate payments for various things. And then, alright. And then for bills, for the first paycheck of June, I only had to pay my rents, which does not change, and let's see, that's rent, my cell phone, and then the first pet insurance for my one pet is due at the beginning of the month. Alright, so that's that. And then I have my sinking funds. So the point of my sinking funds is so that if I decide to do something, so like my fun, if I decide to spend or go somewhere for a weekend, that comes out of my fun sinking fund. So every week I put in money for food, for groceries, so that's a known expense for me, and I don't typically go over it if I can. I mean, I feel like spending $100 a week on food is a little excessive, but here we are. And then also I have a sinking fund for food and, clothes and auto, so if my car needs anything, I can take it out of that fund. And then I have a fund for the house, and this housing fund is basically for me to save up for a different house. And then I just have my regular savings. So I have the savings that comes out of my check automatically that I don't think about. And then I also have, I decided to contribute this paycheck, all that money that I got from my reimbursements, and put that essentially back, because I used some of my savings to cover the cost of my initial move, and so this is basically me replenishing my savings. And then as far as variable expenses for this paycheck is concerned, I did my usual investment for the first of the month to the tune of $600, and that just goes into my broker's account. And then I also, which I lended $500 to a family member. I don't recommend lending money literally ever, unless you know that person is good for it and they will actually pay you back. I also don't, when I lend money, I don't expect it back unless you explicitly tell me that I'm getting it back. And even then, I still don't expect it back. But if you're a person that gives it back, typically, I will expect it back. But usually I don't give money that I don't have to give. And I 100% do not recommend lending money to anyone, because it also spoils the relationship. Again, life happens. Sometimes you need a quick buck or two because of unexpected experience, and you'd rather come from somebody that you know has it than have to go to a bank or a loan or take out credit. So I understand to an extent where that mentality comes from, but for me, it's a person. I don't ask for money. I don't expect people to ask for money. I don't give out money typically. if I know that you're not a person that pays it back, or you're a person that pays it back, it's like the only time I'll probably give you money, and you have to be very, 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 very close to me. So I'm gonna hop offline real quick and do the calculations, and we're gonna see what I ended up with this pay period. So stay tuned, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're down.
A few moments later.
After further review, I have decided those numbers were kind of small from up there. So I'm just gonna do the calculations live, my fancy dancy new calculator, so you guys can see it mo better. So for total take-home income, I have $2,133 plus $1,663 plus $260 plus $689 plus $4,800. That is a grand total of $95.45. So I am only $50 shy of making 10 grand this pay period, which is wild. Alright, so then I'm gonna go down to bills. I'm just gonna clear that out. So I have my rent, which is $15.14, plus $69 for cell phone, and then $43 for the insurance, which equals $16.26. And then I have the sinking funds, which I'm trying to get all that down. Alright, so I have $50, $246, another $50, $100, the money that comes out of my check automatically, plus the $5,749, which is equal to $6,408.31. And then finally, I have my investment moolah, which ended up being $600 plus the $500 in variable expenses, to the tune of $1,100. Alright, so I'm going to add that all up now. So I'm just going to switch it to this side. So my net will be $9,545 minus 1,626 minus 6,408.31 minus $1,100 for a net gain of $410.69 left over. So that was my pay check for pay period 1 of June. June's going to be a little different because I get paid 3 times, so you guys kind of get to see what I kind of break out my third paycheck for, because I kind of have it set up that I kind of take care of first and last month's bills. But what do you do when you have that extra income essentially in middle of the month? So stay tuned, and if you liked my video, please like and subscribe. Bye.